What is going on, people? We are back again with another Moving Mad video, and this one right here is rather interesting because you see, when it comes to Georgie and Darcey, they have recently announced that they are now married. I mean, honestly, with the on and offs, the back and forths, you never really knew if they were ever going to get back together, but Darcey definitely made it feel as if they were done and dusted. But this is where things get very, very interesting. If you are looking at your screens right now, you will see a image, and this image is something that was posted by TLC, they basically showed us an image of Darcey and Georgie married. But I want you to recognize one thing, and I want you to recognize the ring, the wedding ring that is on Darcey's finger. Now, this is where it gets quite interesting. You see, Darcey, as you know, or in case you don't know, has her own website. And in her own website, she has things that she sells. So people decided to get in the comment section, you see. And when people got inside the comment section, well, people started to ask the question and wonder, who bought Darcey's wedding ring? Reason being is because we know that for a long time, Georgie was being supported by Darcey's money. Anything that they had was pretty much by her. But of course, in the last season, you know, we was exposed to the fact that Georgie had now picked himself up and he had now been doing better. Now, of course, we don't know how much better he was doing, but we know that he was definitely in a better position, or at least portrayed himself in a better position financially than what he was when he was with Darcey. Well, either way, people started to ask the question, where did you get the money from? Or not where, sorry, my bad. People still had to ask the question, who bought Darcey's wedding ring? And this is where we go back to what I said before about Darcey having her own website. And well, as you can see, I am on Darcey's website, okay? House of 11, something that she promotes. And what can we see here? A ring titled Blue Cushion Cut Crystal Ring. Now, the ring looks very much familiar, very much similar to the ring that Darcey is wearing now. It's not exactly the 100% the exact same ring because Darcey's one has a little bit extra towards it, but it doesn't change the fact that Darcey ironically has a ring on her own page, which I believe in American dollars is $105, but of course in UK pounds it is now £86. So that therefore brings people to wonder the question, is the ring a ring that Darcey basically got for herself because it is so familiar to the one that she sells on her own accord? Now again, there is no saying that the ring that Darcey is wearing is a ring that she maybe manufactured herself and pretty much got on her own accord, but the fact that the rings are so freaking familiar, people are definitely wondering if the ring that Darcey has is legit a ring that she had purchased herself, maybe even created herself. Because the fact is this, when it comes to Darcey and Georgie, most of the time when Darcey had anything, it was always out of Darcey's pocket. You know, even if Georgie tried to portray as if he's done something lovely for Darcey, people would always come after him and say, yeah, but who paid for it though? Even Darcey's own daughters would always question Georgie's intentions and always a question, where did you get the money to do anything to spoil their own mother? So that is why we are where we are now. Now, don't get me wrong, like everybody else, usually in a situation like this, people just want to congratulate and say, hey, congratulations on your wedding. Congratulations on finally being married. And don't get me wrong, that easily could be the case, but this is Darcey we're talking about. And we all know that everything that Darcey usually does is usually just for show and never really for the correct intentions. Now, of course, right now, there's a rumor. The rumor that is going on right now is apparently season 5 of Darcey and Stacey has been cancelled. And the reason why it's been cancelled apparently is because when it comes to the wedding of Georgie and Darcey, apparently they didn't want it to be filmed, which for me, myself in particular, I find that very hard to believe because because Darcey loves the spotlight and so does Stacey. So I can't imagine not filming for that reason. So to be honest with you, based on other little research that I've done to see if the rumors are true, I believe that season 5 is still upon us and it will still happen at some point, even later on in this year or maybe some point obviously next year. So I am expecting to still see season 5, as well as of course seeing the wedding as well and seeing the build up towards the wedding. But if I'm going to take a guess right now in terms of why they got married, In my opinion, do I believe they got married because of the love that they have for each other? It's a possibility. But if you ask me personally, I just think that Darcey tried the dating scene. It didn't work out for her. So she's like, you know what? I just have to get married anytime soon. Because let's be real, Darcey has always been trying to play catch up with Stacey. And let's be real, Stacey has settled herself with Florian because we know that that man is nothing but a freaking bum. So to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if Darcey was like, you know what? I might as well just settle for a bum too. Now, I'm not saying that Georgi is still currently a bum. Don't get me wrong. Because again, last season, he has shown a lot of growth within himself. But what I'm trying to say is that I wouldn't be surprised if Darcey decided to marry someone that she's no longer actually in love with. The same way Stacey has fooled herself to believe that her relationship with Florian is golden, as if it's like a healthy relationship, when we know that relationship is nowhere near healthy, because Florian could give 0 Fs about anything that Stacey wants, give 0 Fs about just Stacey as a whole. I mean, listen, maybe you want to contest that. You guys let me know what you're thinking. But as far as I'm concerned, the question is this though. Do you believe that the ring Darcey is sporting right now for their wedding, do you believe that her wedding ring, or whatever we want to call it, is it real? No, sorry, yeah, is it real? Because I guess the one on the website can't be real, but who knows? Also, on top of that, do you believe that Darcey is the one that actually purchased it, or do you think Georgi purchased it, given that it's not from the website and it has nothing to do with Darcey? Now, I will say this though, the bracelet that Darcey is actually wearing in the picture though, that one actually cost over $1,000. I believe it's like $1,200 or something like that. I'm not too sure, but it was something around that. So it is quite interesting to see that the bracelet that she was wearing though is definitely pricey, but the wedding ring that she was wearing, very, very a lot of question marks. But either way though, let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.